Hi everyone, it's Kate from the Fold Line. I am back this week with the edit. This is our roundup of new sewing patterns. There's some really nice stuff this week. So I'm going to get started. So the first pattern that we've got is the Nora dress from Sew Over It. This is PDF only and comes in sizes UK 6 to 30. Such a beautiful dress if you haven't seen this pattern yet. Lovely wrap detail. Actually, let's show the line drawing so we can actually have a proper look at what's going on. So a lovely wrap style dress. You can see that there are these big statement patch pockets which are put on the side of the dress, and they're kind of designed to be oversized, so you really kind of notice them. There's a belt that kind of wraps around and quite a big statement sort of waistband sewn into the dress. So it kind of almost looks like you're wearing a sort of double belt. Grown on sleeves. The reason, no bust darts, but you've got all the shaping underneath, kind of gathering underneath the bust, so you don't need one. It's just a really great dress. I think this would also look nice with a long sleeve top underneath, so if you wanted to take it sort of through to winter, but I thought I really liked it. So that one's our first one. Itch to Stitch is back with another tricky name. I feel like, not that she does, but they are the hardest ones. Okay, it's Lara's top. Let's just hope that was about right. This is a really great jersey top, so useful, PDF only, sizes UK 6 to 36, so it's got a really fantastic sizing on this one, and it's a really interesting one because it's a knit top, but it actually has bust darts on, which I really like. Well, there's an option with darts, there's an option without darts, so let's get into it. Beautiful square neckline, which I think is so lovely. Raglan sleeves, which means getting that kind of neckline really square and perfect is a lot easier. There are two different neckline options. It's just a useful item for your wardrobe, isn't it? And I think the neckline makes it really different and interesting. And again, she's made it in different fabrics, and you can see how different, you know, she's done it in a stripe and then a floral, and they just feel totally different. So if you're looking for like a really nice t-shirt basic, good basic with a bit of interest, then this one is definitely worth having a look at. So next we've got 4 patterns from Papercut, which is really exciting. I love their patterns, and obviously they've started printing again, so we were able to get them, and it's just so great. Right, so this is called the Emmy jacket. It comes in sizes UK 4 to 36, and it's split into 2 different size bandings, so just make sure you double check which one you need. This is such a cool pattern. So it's a little, if I show the line drawing, maybe we go straight to that because there's quite a lot going on. It's almost like a bomber style jacket. There are quite a few different variations with it. So it's a round neckline, it's got buttons down the front. You can choose between 3 different types of pockets. You can go for a welt pocket, 2 different types of patch pockets, one with a slightly curved seam, one with a slanted seam. Different length options you can see. You can have it sort of slightly kind of sitting at your waist, you can have it with a curved hem, or you can have it slightly longer and straight. The other thing I think is almost the most interesting thing is that it comes with this little collar pack. So I'll show you the picture. So you basically, because of the round neck, you put buttonholes on, and you can button on different types of collars. So you can button on a hood. You can see, I'll show you them. You can see like a kind of quite a big sort of turn down collar, or you can have a sort of funnel neck collar. And basically it completely transforms the garment. And I was thinking it's so cool that you could make a couple of these, have different collars and hoods and interchange them. Obviously I'm showing you some pictures so you get an idea of what they've done. They've had a really nice play with loads of different fabrics. I think it's just really cool. They've described it as probably the most versatile pattern you ever own, jacket pattern, but I sort of agree. Like, there's so many different things that you could do with this. You can make it your own. You could just make them, you could have all the different collars and just swap them over depending on what season it was or how you felt. I just think it's really, really clever. So if you're in the market for a jacket and you're feeling like you want to have I feel like you'd learn some new stuff doing this as well, so it's really cool. I was very excited by this. So we've now got 2 swimwear patterns from them. Now I appreciate we are moving away from summer, but lots of us are going away on trips, and they are based in New Zealand, so obviously they're like polar opposites, so they're now going into summer. So this swimsuit is absolutely gorgeous. So it's called the Kaya swimsuit. In terms of sizing, it comes in a UK 4 to 36. Again, it's split into 2 sizings, and it's paper only for this one. So it's a bikini and a swimsuit. The lovely detail is this twisted front, you can see, which is on both the bikini and the swimsuit. I think it's just gorgeous, and the back is quite nice. It's kind of like a square back on the back of it, which I think is really elegant, and then the cut of the leg is kind of not super high, kind of about where you'd want it. I really like the version, I'll just show you, where they've inverted the colours. So they've put kind of, you can see, with 2 different colour options. I think that looks really interesting, and I just like the idea that you can play around with it quite a lot. So that's definitely worth going and having a look at. And then there's a slightly more simple swimsuit called the Marnie swimsuit. I love this because this shape has been everywhere this summer. It's like a real classic shape. There's also a version with a that you can make it into a bikini, and then little like tweaks on it is that you've got the bikini version that's got this really lovely option to add like this little tie detail around the waist, and also to have an option if you wanted to have ties at the shoulder as well. So again, it's the same sizing as before, UK 4 to 36, 2 different size bandings in paper. It's just great. I really love this shape. It's a kind of real classic one. And then last but not least, they've got a top and dress called the Alto top and dress. Really beautiful, very much in the summer territory, this one. So they've taken the same twist detail from the swimsuit and moved it into kind of garment, and it's this beautiful dress or top. So there's a twist detail at the front, which is great, and it's quite a kind of loose fitting dress. If I show you the line drawing, we can see a little bit more that is going on. So you can either have it with a twist. There's also a version where you have it where it's slightly more square neckline, and then there are 2 different variations on the back. You can either have this sort of very low cut back if you're fine with no bra action. For those of us that bras are a must, there's an option with a cover up the back, so it ties at the back. There's also a variation that you can make this into a top as well, which I think of the 2, I really like the top version. I think I probably prefer that. And it looked really lovely kind of tucked into a pair of shorts or trousers, and actually that could be really nice kind of for the team that are going into winter. That could be really nice kind of going out top. Anyway, that is it from me this week. I hope you're well and getting into a bit of kind of autumnal sewing, and I will be back soon with another video. Bye!